You're now currently listening to the Voice of Burmania podcast. I'm your host, Hugo, and I'll be reporting about inter-micronational matters and also national matters within the Union of Tamwe. So, firstly, we've got news from the Justia International Republic. They've now joined Shinolia as the Justiana province, which just resulted in Shinolia gaining territory in the United States and France. Secondly, the Kingdom of Aquila recently opened the office of the Chancellor, which effectively ended the absolute monarchy. Now, we've had news that they will soon be beginning their constitutional convention. And after that, we've got news from the Republic of Francoberg. They got attacked, the parliament got attacked by communist scandals, but fortunately no one was injured, which is really good news. And as of the 20th of July 2025, the Republic of Lower Medway has been declared a sovereign state. Now they have gained sovereignty, they are self-proclaimed micronation, but they haven't gained recognition from any other countries yet, so I hope that's a great start. On July 24th, 2025, Peloponnese has declared war on the Fabian Empire. The Fabian Emperor himself set laws on citizenship. Now, the citizens have to live in the lands of the Fabian Empire, and if they want to become a citizen, then they will have to at least get their perhaps bedroom get annexed by the empire itself. On July 28th, 2025, a 3-year-old micronational organization, about 3 years old, the United Micronational Organization fell. Now is currently being rebuilt as the United Spheres, and the reason for their fall is quite surprising because it's just due to the corrupt officials. By what I'm saying officials, I just mean a person that became corrupted. That person is called Mao Zedong, and he literally just added his oath to the server, plus allowed him to the United Council. This is all inter-micronational news for this episode, and soon we'll be telling you about national news from the Union of Tamwe. it's time for national news within the Union of Tamwe. So, the government of the Union of Tamwe is now currently drafting a constitution and writing a book about internal and external affairs and foreign policies. It's often to rename the Tamilian way to socialism because the government's ideology is socialism, but further inquiry is needed for this. And in East Burmania, the Myanmarian insurgency is getting worse because the violence is now currently breaking out. Plus, the Alexians who are clearly staying in the same place as the Myanmarians are staying with the Myanmarians, and they literally just gave away the territories. Now, the Myanmarians has turned against the Alexians and the Burmanians, and now it is going to really die. The Revolutionary Council has been formed, and also the governors, like the members of the Revolutionary Council, will be reduced from about 5 to just 3, because the 3 of them are the main leaders and the rest are old. And the Revolutionary Council has raised the educational budget from 1% to 10%, which they just multiplied by 10. And the government has quoted that they really care on educational matters, and they want their citizens to be fully educated. They are now currently writing on a history textbook, and they will be collaborating with other organizations. Well, the Institute of English and Languages Education has collabed with the Dudenberg Educational Council to provide course classes for the citizens of Burmania, Myanmar, and Alexia. Those are the current news within the Union of Tamwe as of August 3rd, 2025, and more news will be reported the next week. So that's all for this podcast.